Welcome to That's My Biz, the Internet Business Showcase, where we bring exposure to products, services, and special causes of local businesses and organizations. Thank you so much for joining us. We are coming to you live from the BizLinks TV studio. Brought to you by Visual Marketing Mentors, LLC. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of That's My Biz. I'm Pamela Alexander, your host, and as I always say, we love to bring you some great guests, let you know about all the different businesses that are out there, the other organizations, so that you can hear more about their special causes and their products and services that they have to offer you. Our special guest that we have here today is Miss Sheela Puthumana. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it
Great.
right. To tell you a little about Sheela, she has progressive experience in the medical technology field as a staff medical technologist, supervisor, manager, and ultimately, she's the owner and operator of her own laboratory. For 6 years, she was the director for licensing clinical laboratories, radiology facilities, and mammography facilities for the state of Georgia. Currently, Sheela is the business director of Comprehensive Diagnostic Laboratory, a company of interventional spine and pain management, affiliated with 15 pain management clinics in Georgia and one in New Mexico. And I have a lot of information to tell you, but a lot of it's kind of technical, so I'm going to let Sheela do all of that hard work. Sheela, first let's start out. Tell us a little bit about Comprehensive Diagnostic Laboratory.
Comprehensive Diagnostics Laboratory is located in Roswell, Georgia. And currently we are doing screening and monitoring and confirmation on illicit drugs and prescription drugs for those 15 pain management clinics in Georgia, in Atlanta actually, and the one in New Mexico.
Okay.
And we are CDL, that's what it's called, CDL. We are Georgia State licensed and a COLA accredited laboratory in good standing.
Okay.
And
Now tell me a little bit about what that means again for those that aren't familiar.
Okay, Georgia licensure means we follow all the regulations and guidelines for the state of Georgia, and COLA accreditation is a federal setup, and we follow all the guidelines and the regulations for the federal part of the pain management, drug screening, and confirmation.
Okay, fantastic. So now you mentioned the different types of drugs, illicit drugs, and then also prescription drugs. Give me some examples.
Okay, the screening involves amphetamines, barbiturates, benzodiazepines, cannabinoids, cocaine, opiates, oxycodone, and methadone, and alcohol.
Okay.
And the prescription medications are tramadol and the opioids, pain management medications, and we do screening and confirmation on all of those.
Okay. So who are your clients?
Right now, the clients are the pain management clinics, and we do have some outreach companies that use us.
Okay.
And also on the website, I have listed walk-in drug screens available.
Okay.
So we have seen a few people walk in, but I'm here to expand the opportunity for the community at large to use us in the school systems and parents who are concerned about their children, pre-employment drug screens, and court-ordered drug screens, anybody who wants to do a reasonable cost, accurate.
Okay. So then it is available to the public or to other organizations that would like to take advantage of that.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about what the experience is. So if I'm an organization and would like to use your laboratory, what do I need to do?
First of all, we can set up a contract with you, and we will be installing the software on your computer, and so you can put all the patient's information on that software. So by the time we pick up the specimens, we already have the knowledge, the manifest on the computer, so we know who is coming, what is coming, and what the patients are taking. We inform the clients to make sure they put all the medications they're taking, so we can make sure that it's accurate screening and confirmation.
Okay. So now, do they come into your location to have all screening done, or do certain laboratories send it in to you as well?
They can do it at their location and send it to us,
Okay.
and we can either pick up or they can send it to us by
Okay.
UPS or
Okay.
FedEx.
Okay.
And the walk-ins, they come to our
Okay,
location.
okay, fantastic. So now tell me a little bit about the quality assurance and how do you all ensure that quality assurance?
We are with the API, which is American Proficiency Institute,
Okay.
and they send us periodically specimens, quarterly specimens, unknown specimens that we have
Okay.
to test.
Okay,
And we are also with CAP, which is the College of American Pathologists,
okay,
and they also send us specimens, unknown specimens that we have to test and send the results back. And we also do some internal with the other labs that are using the same kind of equipment and specimens, and we also do that and make sure that everything is in good
Okay.
standing.
Okay.
And we are inspected by the state and the COLA
okay.
every 2 years, and so we know that we're doing.
Okay, great. So now when you talk about specimens, for those that aren't as familiar, what are the types of specimens that you all test?
The
US?
drug screens, urine drug screens are collected in cups like this,
Okay,
and it has a temperature gauge on here. So we tell the client to make sure when the specimen is submitted, the temperature is within the range.
okay,
If it is not within the range, it is not acceptable. And we also do a check on the concentration of the specimen. And it can be done on the cup also, but we also do it in the lab
okay.
because some of these can be false positive, false negative. It's not as accurate as the equipment in the lab.
Okay, and this is very interesting. We're used to kind of just the plain old
Cup.
cups, but the cups already are doing a lot of analysis for you
Yeah.
and letting you know about the quality
Exactly.
of the specimen, and so someone can't come into you with something that's really old or
Right.
has to be to you within a certain amount of
Exactly.
time.
So the
Okay.
temperature gauge, concentration, and all of them have to match. So if they somebody try to bring us something that is not
Okay.
a good specimen, the temperature will be a dead giveaway.
Okay.
If if they be too high or too low, and then the concentration is checked here, and we also check it. And all these are done on here too, but some of these can be falsely positive
Okay.
if you're taking, some food products or over-the-counter medication. That's why we check it on our analyzer
Okay.
to assure that they are there.
Okay, okay. Now, how often do you run into people having to retest because of a false positive?
We reject the
Okay.
specimen if it does not match
Okay.
our regulations,
Okay.
how it is supposed to be.
Okay.
And the other method we use is saliva specimen, and it is we use a swab,
Okay.
mouth swab, and then it is put into this extraction fluid, and it is extracted in here. The longer it stays, the better it is. And somebody who cannot void, or if adulteration is suspected, they can request a saliva sample.
Okay. Now you said adulteration is expected. What's adulteration?
Adulteration meaning like water, they put water in it, or bleach in it,
Okay.
or there's a lot of, I think it's called golden seal
Okay.
tea. There's a lot of adulteration things available out there. So if the family or the pre-employment or the judge request that make sure it is a proper sample,
Okay.
then we can offer the saliva
So that
screening.
helps ward against people that are trying to send you something or trying to cover up,
Right.
And get the kind of result that they want,
Exactly.
even though they know they've done something they're supposed to do. Certainly
Exactly. There's a
understand
lot
that.
of checks and balances.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
fantastic news. So tell me what really sets your lab apart from other labs that people might be able to go to.
First of all, like I said, that we are regulated,
Okay.
and also we have qualified, certified techs in there, and it is an open environment,
Okay.
and we have qualified people basically, and we make sure that the specimen is done correctly,
Okay.
and I stand behind the work that is done.
Okay, that's fantastic. A lot of great information. Now, also, what about privacy? Because a lot of times people have concerns about, they don't necessarily want to be seen going into a lab. What do you all do related to privacy?
I mean, they can call in ahead of time
Okay.
and plan it and tell us, they're coming, and they can use a false name.
Okay.
We don't, check the ID or anything. They can call themselves Cinderella if they want to. And, the results are sent out securely,
Okay.
faxed securely, or mailed. And the parent brings in a child or somebody want to know about themselves, they can come in and we just hand deliver the report. And
Okay.
so privacy can be,
Okay.
and we do follow HIPAA
Okay.
guidelines in our lab. So
Fantastic. Well, and I mean, it's good to hear about all the security that is available, and definitely the privacy, because you're certainly talking about something that is very personal
yes.
for most individuals. So they want to be someplace that where they can feel comfortable and come into your laboratory and work with the individuals that you all have there. What other information did you want to share with everyone about CDL?
I'm trying to market, actually, let the public out there know that the drug screens are available, walk-in drug screens are available. And this one is directed towards school systems
Okay.
and young adults.
Okay.
And
Trying to get
maybe
it right for y'all.
it
Okay.
actually supposedly starts in elementary school, so
Okay.
elementary school, middle school, high school, college age students,
Okay.
and this one
Okay.
is geared towards businesses
Okay.
and pre-employment, and so I'm doing that, and also the website is very effective, very easy to navigate. We have the names of all the illicit drugs and pain management drugs on there, the usage, common names, scientific names, side effects. Everything is spelled out on the website.
And speaking of your website, you mentioned that you all are adding some blogging and some additional information. What type of content can people expect to see?
Just about every month we add new drugs and what we can find, what is currently going on out there in the real world. We follow the news closely with the drug-related deaths and other issues regarding, especially young people in this area, in Atlanta area. And we blog whatever the information is out there. And also we also follow other states, what they're doing. Some of them are testing students in the school systems now. So
Okay, so it's a lot of great information, an area some people wouldn't necessarily think about, but for parents definitely that have concerns about drugs and what's going on right now, and then like you mentioned also for companies that need your types of services and other labs that want to utilize your services, you all sound like a fabulous resource. Make sure you tell everyone how they can get in touch with you. What's your web address?
the web address is www.cdlatlanta.com, and we are located at 1295 Roswell Road. 1295 Hembry Road, Roswell, Georgia, directly behind North Fulton Hospital. And when you come into the driveway, you come to the back of the building, and we are in Suite 102.
Fantastic. Everyone, make sure that you all reach out and Comprehensive Diagnostic Lab. Make sure you get in touch with them. Share this information with others that you know that can really take advantage of the information and the testing that they have. Also, did you want to tell everyone your phone number?
Yes, it is 770-948-6824, extension 211. And make sure you call ahead of time so we can make sure that you don't wait a long time and you get the screening results within an hour.
Fantastic. Sheela, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing the information about your company in the lab. Great content, everyone. Make sure that you reach out to them as well. We appreciate you joining us for another episode of That's My Biz. Remember, you can watch our shows on demand at www.bizlinks.tv. You can also visit our YouTube channel and see our shows as well as BizLinks TV on location at youtube.com/BizLinks TV. Be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe to our channel, like the videos, ask other questions, and we'll be sure to get those questions out to our guests as well and give them your feedback. Remember, at BizLinks TV Network, we want to expose your business to the world. Thank you for joining us. Today's show can be viewed on demand on our website at www.bizlinks.tv. If you are interested in having your products, services, or special cause showcased on our program, submit an inquiry to That's My Biz at bizlinks.tv. In addition, information on advertising and hosting your own show can be found on our website at bizlinks.tv.